Hello everybody and welcome to Crystal's Connections because of you. I want to address something about, I made a post here I don't know, within a week or two ago, and I was talking about women and not having to wear pants to church. And for those comments, yes, I still stand by that. From everything I've studied and looked at, yeah, I don't have to wear pants to church. I've had an experience, and it irked me. Yeah, it kind of irked me, where I was told it was going to make the pastor uncomfortable if I wore pants in his church. The pastor in his church. Yeah, all right, I don't want to go to that church. Now that's an alert, because it's not supposed to be a pastor's church. First off, it's supposed to be a church of the true and living God. And for another thing, is the pastor wearing a robe? Is he wearing blue tassels? And is he got a beard? Does he shave his head? I mean, is he bald-headed? I mean, is this the way the pastor's dressed? So, no, apparently not. So, but anyway, yes, that kind of irked me a little bit. And for those who's been told, especially women, you've been told that you can't go to church, a church like that, you don't thank the good Lord. You don't need to be put under that legalistic stuff anyway. Now, everybody who disagrees with me, that's fine. I'm not talking to tell you all to try to get people on my quote-unquote side. Or to agree or to disagree. It's not about that. This is about what I had posted in some comments. And yes, that is what I think, and yes, that's what I believe. Now, to make one thing perfectly clear, no, I do not believe male or female should go in any church or even anywhere, really. I just don't believe they should go around dressing where everybody's just like, okay, we see everything you got. I believe any child of God, or I believe anybody actually, but a child of God definitely should not go around showing their booty to everybody. I don't believe male nor female should be going around doing it, whether they're born again or not. I just don't believe you should do it. I believe what you got belongs to your spouse to see. I don't believe it belongs to the world to see. You know, it's not show and tell for the world. But see, you're showing, and they don't have to even wonder what you got these days, because all they got to do is look. Wow, that's what she's got. I mean, and definitely don't bend over. I mean, male and female both. I mean, it's not nice. For me, I think a person ought to be more respectful of their body than to get out and show it off like that. So, well, I mean, that's just me. And I'll probably get a few more comments over this, but sometimes more is more sexy. I mean, come on, make them wonder about what you have. Don't show them what you have. I mean, come on. Man, you're just as bad these days. I mean, hello. Pull up your pants. I mean, I don't want to go around looking at your butt. I don't want you bending over me seeing your honey. I mean, my goodness. I walk around with your pants down to your knees. Gosh, dog. Woo. Jiminy Christmas. Stop that. That's not a bit sexy. It don't make you look manly, sexy. It don't make you look anything but like, you need to go home and have his mama dress him. I'm sorry if that's offensive, but that's just the way I see it. Women, young girls, women, make them wonder what you got. Don't show them what you have. I mean, shorts so short, they're shorter than underwear these days. You can get underwear that are longer than shorts. I mean, why would you wear that stuff? I mean, because somebody on TV wears it? I mean, and, oh my stars, parents, why would you allow your children to go out like that? I mean, Why? They got to learn to respect their body. How can they learn to respect their body if they're not being taught to, for one thing? But just because somebody on TV wears shorts, wears underwear for shorts, doesn't mean that you have to. Show modesty. More is more sexy. Make them wonder what you have. Don't show them what you have. Make them wonder. I mean, goodness. If you're showing them, they don't have to wonder. All right? Oh, it's none of their business. When you get married and you get with your spouse, by all means, it's show and tell everything, okay? Until then, you don't show or tell nothing. But when you get married, hey, have fun. But you're not married. When you're not married, you don't get out and you don't show it. And you did when you are married, you don't disrespect your spouse by getting out and showing what they got. You just don't do it. Don't disrespect yourself by getting out there and showing everybody what you got. That ain't their business what you got. Cover yourself up, be modest. When you go to church, yes, be modest. I don't particularly think that it's wise to go to church in shorts. I just don't do it. I think that that's not really showing modesty. What God talks about is being modest. Being modest. Anyway. So if you're wondering what I'm thinking, well, that's what I'm thinking, all right? So now you have it. And yes, by the way, they did wear jewelry. Women used to wear necklaces on their head. They used to wear necklaces, jewelries. They wore that. As a matter of fact, I love hair necklaces. It gets caught in my curls, so it's hard for me to wear, but I love them. Women did wear that stuff. Women didn't go around looking like, I don't know. Women didn't go around looking like bums all the time. Women looked nice from what I can gather and understand. Women looked nice. Men looked nice. Women looked nice. What they wore respectfully. They wore covering up themselves. And they went around looking pretty. I mean, don't make people think that you have to be homely looking and that that they was homely looking. I mean, women, they looked nice also. So, anyway, if you want to look nice, but do it with modesty. And to the preachers and even the females and males, I mean, gosh, dog, women are harder on it than males. But don't try to tell me, please, anymore, that I have to wear pants to go into a church. I don't need to be in that church. I don't want to be a part of any church that is that legalistic. I don't want to be a part of that. No. Because unless everybody, including the males, is in the robes, wearing no blue tassels, I don't need it. Because I have been in bondage for a long time. I was in bondage for years. I am free from that bondage. If you all want to stay under that bondage, that's up to you. I'm free from that bondage, and I'm not going back into that kind of bondage. I just refuse to be into bondage to a man's opinion or interpretation of what that is. I refuse to be. Period. If you want to be in bondage, that's your choice. I don't choose to go there. Anyway, and I say that in love. And if I said anything in the wrong way that's offensive, I'm not meaning to be offensive. And forgive me if it sounds offensive, because I'm definitely not trying to be. But I am stating my opinion on it, just like you all did. Nope, I'm not going back under bondage. Been freed. You can stay there if you want to, but I'm not. Love, hugs, y'all. Karen first. Okay, now do the stare thing.